everyone, this is Basic Reference. I'm playing a game called Fallen Enchantress. It's a really fun game. It's on the Steam store. Pretty good. You should check it out. Now, before I go into what I'm gonna do, you'll notice that this is not logged in. I don't have an account with Stardock, which is the publishers or makers of this game or something. So that's why it says that. I don't feel like making an account. I'm also signed out of Steam because I don't want messages while I'm recording. So I'm going to talk about the game while I get it set up. Now, I've only played this game one other time, and when I did so, I won. I was actually this guy right here, Emperor Caravox. He more or less is not that great of a guy, but I don't know, he won, so I can't complain. Basically, I got this thing called a magical victory, and I'll try to go for that again in this series, but I don't know, and if I don't, I'll probably explain to you what a magical victory is at some point in this video or not, but I'm just kind of, I know I said I was going to talk to you about it before I actually get started, but there's not really much I can say, so I'm just going to pick I'm going to create a character. Why not? Okay, so you get to, what are your magical proficiencies? Let's say death. I want to make him a death guy. He's going to be a death apprentice. Talents. He's going to be brilliant. And how about might? Oh, I can just pick like 9 of them. No, 3. Alright, 3. Wait, 4? 4. I can pick 4. Alright. I'm going to pick 4. And I'm also going to go with impulsive, because that makes him go first. And the plus 1 hit point per level and immune to poison. That's very useful, actually. Weaknesses. I actually have to have some of these, so unit heals at 1 point per season, regardless of level. I don't know what that means, actually. No. Negative 30% accuracy when attacking higher level units. Nah. Because it wouldn't be it would be weird to have him like mighty and then like cowardly. That doesn't make sense. Let's just go with this, because I'm not sure what this means. But I think I can actually pick another talent now that I have a weakness. Let's go with... Yep, I can. Alright, let's go with... Oh, I get it. So for every one talent, or how many talents I have, it's based on how many weaknesses I have. So if I had all these weaknesses, I could probably pick all the talents, which would be kind of dumb, because some of those weaknesses would really screw me over. So let's go with attunement. And yeah. Now appearance. He looks kind of weird right now. Sorry if it lagged. I just noticed that. He looks kind of weird right now. He's going to wear fire monk robe? Nah. How about a death monk robe? There we go. Oh, now that looks like a badass. Now, surcoat. Do you have a death surcoat? Surcoat flow. Whoa. No. Let's see, body. He's going to have the wizard animation pack. Yeah. Now, more lag. Alright. Head. Mohawk hair. Sovereign bandit. Let's go with something like peasant long hair. Well, that's not very nice. I know people who have hair like this. They're not peasants. Magnar hair. Now, I don't know why they call it Magnar hair, because Magnar is actually a lizard. But anyway, there we go. Equipment. He's going to... I want him to have a ranged staff. Staff of Souls. Plus 3 mana from kills. Plus 25% spell damage. He's actually going to be a bow guy at first, believe it or not. No, get rid of this. Give me this. What? Can I not have this? Ah, whatever. Actually, If that's gonna happen, I'm just gonna take this. Gallons of guys, I can't take these either, can I? Alright, whatever. That's fine. Backstory. That's good. It looks good, whatever. Make sure everything's right here. What was your profession? I don't want to be an adventurer. I want to be a warlock. Yeah, that looks really good. All right. Now, as you'll see, it is kind of cut off right here. That's because of my resolution. This game actually forces 1024 by 768, I think. And even though I have a 26-inch monitor, it doesn't actually recognize that it's a 720p monitor, by the way. But because of the cable I'm using, it doesn't let me go up to that resolution, and it overshoots it by quite a lot. But the game, for some reason, even though it says it forces it, it doesn't. Oh, come on, did it? Wow. Well, looks like I have to do all that again. Oh, I guess not. I guess just that changed. His appearance. Put some death robes on him. Give him a spear. You know, yeah. Spear. He's gonna have these kind of eyes. Yeah, because if he has cataracts, I think he might be blind, so... Actually, gold looks better. Alright, backstory is fine. Everything looks... that's his name. Fusar, no. His name is going to be... Yondif. I don't know, I make up names. Next. Now, I think this is where the game... Yondif. There we go. That looks good. Pick a background. Sure. Post to Facebook. Yeah, no thanks. I don't want people to know I don't have a social life. Alright, save. Okay, now, I'm going to hit next, and I think that the loading screen might, A, either cause my recording program to crash, or B, lag. So, I'm just gonna not talk during the loading screen, because I think it might just, you might not be able to hear me anyway, so, yeah. Oh yeah, I still have to do this, that's right. It's random map. Okay. Let's put champion frequency, let's put this... Actually, I'm going to leave it on easy, because you don't even know how hard this game is. I'm just gonna leave it on easy. This game is really hard, and you'll see eventually. Number of opponents 4. I don't care who my opponents are. Alright, here comes the loading. Oh. Okay, so it's not lagging as of yet, but I think it's going to when it gets to the end, so here I go. Stop talking. Okay, I'm back. Sorry the loading screen took so long. It actually had to make the world. Everything, so... Yeah. Oh. Right near a crystal crack. That's really good. Okay, so first off, you'll notice that here's Yondiff. And here's a champion. I'm going to go right over to that champion, but I'm going to get this chest first. Beneath the feet of the once great warrior, you find shattered urn containing a dust-covered potion. Healing nectar. I don't need that, but I can now talk to this guy. Erkson. I am Erkson from Nerdenhag. Sounds German. My family was nothing. My father was no one. He is buried in a battlefield far from here. In a grave I will never find. I do not intend to die the same way. I wish my name to be remembered. I wish my deeds to be honored. I wish to taste the fruits of victory before my time comes. I will bring glory to you, and if you will take me into the service, I ask only a modest fee. Now, I'm gonna, let's see, what are Earth Apprentice? Okay, I'll accept you. So now, he's my unit, and I can put him here, and it creates an army of 2 people. It's a very proficient army. Now I'm going to go over here and get this chest. Ancient texts. Oh, plus 10 research. Sweet. And I might as well go over here and get this chest. Hunters prefer them. I'm going to give them to Erkson. I'm going to give it to Erkson. Because he has a spear, but I think he might actually be... What is this? Anyway. I think this might be better for him. Because it says nothing about Erkson. Okay. Now, I know you guys don't know much about this game, other than from what you're watching me play right now, but this thing right here is actually very useful. So I want to settle my city pretty much right near it. Actually, I'm going to settle my city right here. Okay, yeah, right here. The reason being, because first of all, there's essence in the city, which is nice, or on this tile, and there's also 4 material, and, no, my bad. Is that 4 grain? I don't know. I can't tell what those are. Anyway, that impacts how fast you build, whatever. But see, this has to be within my area of control before I can harvest it. And if I want a magical victory, I need to get 1 of every element. So let's settle here. A Hilga. You turn away all congratulations. You will be satisfied only when the flag of Yithril flies over all lands, east and west alike, when the sight of it and the sound of your name causes both men and fallen to tremble in fear. I should mention, the fallen are, more or less, not, they're sentient and social creatures. Not like dragons are sentient, but they're hermits. But, yeah, anyway, so as you can see by an air altar, and I'm going to start researching something right away. Now, it's good to go... I'll tell you what not to do and not how to play this game. Don't do all of this stuff right away. It's good to have, education and all. It's actually, all of this stuff is very, very, very useful. Now, the problem is that, well, this will make you an economic boomer. This isn't going to help you when you're going to do a magic victory, and neither is this magic actually, because the only thing you need out of this skill tree to get the magical victory is the Book of Mastery, because you need to actually construct the Tower of the Witch, the Tower of the Sword, the Tower of Padars, and the Forge of the Overlord, and the spell of Making. And you need to have the Tower of the Witch, the Sword, the Padars, and the Forge of the Overlord to cast the Spell of Making. And the Spell of Making is actually, the best, that's what wins you the game when you cast. It takes 23 turns to cast. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build up an army first. And once I build up an army, then I'll go into magic. But I'll do civilization on the side. I'll do, maybe 2 or 3 warfare things. 2 or 3 of these things. And then... one or two civilization things, and then 1 or 2 or 3 magic things, and then warfare. It's gonna be balanced. I'm gonna see how this goes. Now, I believe I just did training. Oh no. Sorry, since my resolution's cut off, I can't close out of the govern menu unless I double click on something, but alright, anyway. So these guys are going to explore a bit, and I'll show you how this game's combat system works. Okay, Darklings. Darklings aren't that hard to kill, they're just kind of annoying later in the game, because they... Okay, so now you see you have two options here. I'm going to go ahead and auto-resolve to show you what that's like, and then I'll show you battle. Now auto-resolve basically determines your stats and who's going to win, and then it shows you that cutscene. Okay, and then you can walk over here and get the treasure chest. And it's a curse scroll. But if I come over here and fight this Darkling, and I click battle, it brings up this type thing. It's like grid, and here's all the moves on the side. It goes the Darkling, and then, well, it goes me, the Darkling, then August, and then me again, and then the Darkling, and then August, and then the, yeah. Anyway, you get the point. I'm going to curse this guy. This guy is going to run over here. The Darkling, oh, wow. Okay. Well, that was not expected. Wow. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well, anyway. Now he's cursed. And now this guy is gonna reap the snot out of him. Oh. And he just almost made my character blind. That would have been really funny. Curse scroll. Oh, look, he's cursed even more. Wow, he's really fast. Oh my god. Don't worry though. I can't die. The champions, the main character and the champions can't die. They just get sent like back or something. Do I have any like oh, that's right. Yeah, how do you like me now? There we go. Did he really? Killed by an action figure. Anyway, that's how the combat system works. Now, I need to get to these crystals things as fast as possible because it's possible to do a completely isolationist approach to things. In other words, it's completely possible to never meet any of the other allies or any of the other opponents or whatever in the game if you're doing a walkthrough. Oh yeah, these are level 7 champions. You need to, it's a magical thing. You have to get these journals or whatever, and then you get the ability to use them. Now I'm going to go over here. See, now, as you see up here in the right-hand corner, I have an air shard, and this thing lights up. Now I need to find an earth, a fire, and a water one, and then then I can stop finding them because I don't need them anymore. But I do need crystals to build those structures. So, wow, that's actually really funny. Now look, I got one right here. So all I have to do is extend my zone of control, which I can do right here by building a monument. I'm not gonna use these characters for a bit. I'm gonna actually move them back to my city, and I'm going to just focus on a game like I would if I was playing Civilization. And just keep going up in turns until I get something. And that's when you see my leather working is going up there at the top right hand corner as well. Now this should put this thing into my zone of control, allowing me to build on it, which would be awesome, because then I would be happy. Are you kidding me? It expanded it in the wrong direction. You know what? I'm not even mad. I know how to. There's other ways. Don't worry. Tower of Dominion. Let's go with a cleric. No, let's go the Tower of Dominion actually, because that will definitely help me in the long run. I'm probably gonna end this video soon. Oh, never mind. Look at this. I lied just now. Now, once my Tower of Dominion's done, I'll have this finished, and then there. Okay, now this is one of the crucial moments. There's the town, which provides a zone of control, which makes that thing even bigger, which I probably should do. There's a conclave, which gives 50% research when the city is idle, and that's not necessarily useful, as I learned last time I played, because since it's my capital city, I have it doing stuff constantly, so it's not that often idle. And then there's the fortress, which is +1 level for trained units. That's kind of useful, but again, I can always do that later. So I'm gonna go with the town, just so I have a bigger zone of control. So as you can see, I can now build this thing. Now I can harvest crystals, and I can become self-dependent. My leather working is almost done. Sorry for the drop in FPS. I don't know what happened there. Well, it was only by 4 or 5 frames, so I guess you wouldn't notice it. Alright, leather working. See, now I can buy leather armor, which is good. Let's go with... I'm going to go with mounted warfare. Not because it's the fastest, because I want to have the warg riders. Yeah. So... I actually have quite a large border here so far. Yeah, so, like, I'm gonna get close to ending in here in a bit, because I'm sure I've been recording for all of where's my clock, all of 20 minutes or so. I don't know, that could be completely off, but I've been recording for a bit now, and I think that, I don't want a huge video to render because I want to upload this in parts, and the rendering process is actually the longest part for me, so yeah. But don't worry, I'll get the Tower Dominion done, the mounted warfare. In fact, let's see if I can cast a spell on my city. Aurora of Might. All units in the city are +1 per defense. Adds 1 material to the city. That could be useful. Oppression. Reduces... Oh, that just doesn't even sound nice. Nature's Cloak. Oh, sorry, these are... So let's go with... Enchanted Hammers. So now I have more material, which means I can build things faster, which is good. That means this little thing, the Earth Altar thing. Alright, Mounted Warfare. Now, let's see, I've done 3 here. So let's go ahead and do... No, that's going to take a while. Let's do... knowledge. Let's go with civics first. And then knowledge. And then administration and stuff like that. But... Okay. Let me get this Earth Altar done and oh! Hello, Troll Shaw. I can't even kill. That's one thing that this game just... It loves doing. It loves throwing huge enemies at you that you won't like. I couldn't even beat these people if I had a decent army, which is sad because as you can see they're strong. You don't even get like strong armies unless you have like the warfare thing built up all the way. This even though it's on easy, this game loves to throw you big curveballs. The good thing is though they won't attack your city because they're monsters. The only things that can attack your city are actual opponents. They will destroy my units if I actually make some units that go outside here. What I really need is an outpost, and put it here on the border or something, because that'll increase my thing. And if I can get the warden upgrade, then they can't even come into my cities. which would be really useful because I can have units move freely between the cities. The only bad thing about that is eventually there's going to be a thing called infestation, which is where the spider queen lays her eggs, and there's spiders all over the place, and they can really kill your units fast. So you got to be careful when you do this. My crystal core is almost done, so I should start producing crystal pretty soon. Civics is almost done as well. And these giant trolls won't leave me alone. But it's okay because I have my units safely in my city. All right, well I can make. Okay, so there's no crystals there yet, but I can upgrade this when I get the rituals technology. So let's build a merchant. That seems like it would be good. And then once the merchant's done, I'll end the video, and I'll probably record part 2 sometime fairly soon. Let's go with knowledge. Yeah, knowledge. So once this merchant gets done, I'll end the video and begin rendering it. I like how they just like wander back and forth between my lands. It's like, oh, come on, bro, what are you doing? Like, why are you in my lands? No, you want to see something scary? The game doesn't level the people to you at all. Oh yeah, look at that earth shard. The game doesn't level people to you at all. So if you go to Kingdom Report, and you can see military faction ratings, I'm not even on this list. But it does tell you how you can win. This is actually, I'm just gonna let you guys see this for a bit, in case you want to read on it. There's a timeline. It goes for 1,000 seasons, or 1,000. No, it goes for longer than 1,000 years. I don't remember how long it goes. I probably won't even get a victory until this point over here, like almost to the end. But as you can see, the conquest victory is when you kill everyone else. Diplomatic victory is when you're allied with everyone. The master quest victory, I assume, is the hardest, because these just look hard. And this is actually the easiest, but it takes the longest. Because as you can see, you need to cast the spell of making, and you need the tech book of mastery, and you need to control a fire, earth, water, and air shard. Well, I already have an air and earth, so all I need is a fire and water. But then I actually need to construct the towers and the forge thing and everything like that. So yeah. Now, as I said before, my resolution is a little winky, so I gotta double click that to get out there. Otherwise, it'll be like before. I'm just gonna build a well real quick and then I'll end it, because I think I want to get knowledge done, and I might want to start training some units as well. That'd probably be good, because if I get a good army going, then I can defend myself very easily, and it'll be really, really good. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's another thing I didn't show you guys. I don't really want to, because I like the preset names, but I could actually rename this city somehow. I forget how. So once knowledge is done and that well's done, then I will end it. I mean it this time, guys. I'm serious, super serious. So yeah. Oh, okay, so the well's done, and knowledge is only one more turn. Sorry about that. My mic did something weird. Alright, so now knowledge is done, so I'm going to save and end it. Let's just go ahead and click on a random one word writing. Okay, so like, favorite,